Yeah. So let's just take a moment to get settled, and you can place a hand. I'm feeling like putting my hand on my heart because I'm watching all of you guys out there. And I've been doing a little bit of dream work, and one of the messages that I keep getting is just to slow down and give myself the space to really feel. So as we're working on opening the heart in today's practice, one of the first things is just to allow yourself to feel what's present for you in the moment. And when we give ourselves the space to really feel, the energy starts to move. Right? And it's when we don't let ourselves feel that it tends to run us. It tends to get stuck. So my son, who's 17, and he's such a deep emotional being, the other day he just went into one of his old like deep emotional places, and I just sat with him, and he actually went really to the depths of the wounds I've seen his whole life. It's like, and I just held him, and we've been getting closer and closer these last few months. It's really been beautiful to have my 17-year-old come back. I know. Right? Yeah. And it was so beautiful to witness, like just to give him the space to go in to those depths, because he came right out afterwards, like within a few hours. He said, "I'm okay, I'm okay." And I was just like, oh my gosh, like this is what I have not been able to do for myself all these years. And the more we are able to do it for ourselves, then we can do it for others, and especially. So yeah, I'd love for you to just close your eyes for a moment, and if there's any places in your psyche or your being that haven't been able to have a voice or a feeling or that space just to be, just take a couple of breaths. So the heart is really our center, right? The spiritual heart. And it's really the part of us that recognizes where we need to put our energy, where we're in most service, in the highest service. And for me, these last few years has absolutely been for my family, and for some of us, it's work. So you can just tap in for a moment, find your breath. And maybe it's changing for you right now. Relax any tension in your body, your face, your jaw. And then I'd love to just, again, go around. We didn't do this, so just go around and speak a word from your heart. It's called the Sankalpa. And it's the spontaneous feeling that arises from the heart. So we'll just popcorn it. And when you're ready, you can speak that word that's present for you this morning. Gratitude. Gratitude. Thank you, Karen. Love. Love. Val.
Health.
What was that, Kay?
Health.
Health.
Health. Like healthy.
Oh, yep, I got that. Health. Beautiful. Thank you, Kay.
Like gratitude, appreciation.
Appreciation, Sarah. Thank you. Trust. Trust. Megan. Emptiness. Emptiness. Sarah. I want to say empathy.
Compassion.
And compassion. And Karen, did you have a word out there in the UK? I know you have to get up to speak it. I want to hear your voice.
Peace.
Peace. Beautiful. Thank you, everyone. So let's chant Om. Let's see if Om. So when you're done with your Om, you can start another Om on your own timing. So thank you for bringing the collective heart states of being. Let's bring those all into our practice and of course offer them out as a service to others. Take a deep breath in. Just taking a moment to feel the reverence of the heart. And then staying in that more internal space, let's make our way into child's pose. Balasana.
Love this pose. It brings us very internal into our own space. And so you can, and just take this moment in this place of deep reverence. Honoring yourself, honoring this opportunity to practice and practice together in community. What a gift. Even in the online world, what a gift. So I'll just take another breath or two. And then when you're ready, just very slowly come up onto all fours, and you can keep your eyes closed if that feels good to you for this next few moments. We'll come into an arched back position, and then we're just going to exhale, gently make our way back to child's pose. So just coming through the spine and opening up slowly, inhaling and exhale, coming back to Balasana. So I just want to invite you in these first few moments to come into a little more spontaneous movement in your body. Okay, so however your body wants to warm up here from child's pose, you can explore. Maybe it's a few noises or yawns. These are all ways that we release energy in the body. So let yourself have that freedom this morning to move, stretch, sway, make sound. Yeah. Maybe a little tongue sticking out. Yeah. Just maybe even moving a little more like a cat might move in this moment. Stretching, lounging. Yeah. Great. And then let's go ahead and come onto all fours, and we'll step the left foot between the hands and hands on the hips. Somebody else just joined. Kim, yay. Okay, and then let's do a couple of circles in our hips here. So we're gonna move through the body today from the hips up into the heart. Yeah. And then we'll inhale, interlace the hands, stretch the palms up over the head. And you can do a couple of side stretches here. Feels really good to come into the side body. Yeah. The other things my dreams have been revealing. It's so fascinating to listen to your dreams, but just to embrace that part of me that wants to lounge a little bit more, but that doesn't allow myself to lounge, that judges the inner lounger. So this is the time of year, right? To just slow things down. Yeah, and then exhale, release the hands. Let's set the right hand down, do a nice gentle spinal twist, opening up the heart. So we move through our practice today as if we were moving from the space of love, right? Rather than mechanically, which I tend to do a lot of, so I'm guilty of it. But what would happen if you actually started to move as if love were moving you, as if peace were moving you, as if compassion were moving you? How would you see through those eyes? Exhale, release. Let's come back into child's pose, and actually we'll make our way into puppy pose. So the knees come underneath the hips, and we'll rest the forehead down. And again, move and sway through your hips. So the hips are related to the element of water, right? So we want to begin to move from the base of our bodies like earth, like water. Relaxing the jaw tension. Yeah. And then we'll inhale, make our way back up to all fours and step the right foot between the hands. Inhaling the hands to the hips, and we'll take some circles, feel the tailbone moving you. Yeah. Do you guys remember your dreams often? Yeah. Yeah. It's fascinating to start to interpret your dreams. They are really the way that we tap into the unconscious. Good. And then this time, let's interlace the hands behind the back. And as you inhale, lift up through the chest, lift the shoulders back, and exhale, sink into the hips. And just take a couple of breaths like you're taking a drink of the divine here through the heart space. Taking a sip. And another deep in breath. And then exhale, release the left hand down, right arm up to the sky. Love your pants, Karen. Love. And good, inhale and exhale. Just take a few more breaths again, moving and swaying. So I want you to give yourself permission, and you don't have to, but obviously give yourself permission to move out of the norm, out of the box of traditional yoga today, and let your body move as it feels like moving. Great, and then release the hands. And again, we'll step back into puppy pose. And reach and stretch, open up the sides of the waist. Yeah. And then come back to that deeper space of listening. What's present? Notice the feelings that start to arise through your practice. This is what we want. We want to give it space. And then we'll come back onto all fours and slide our way back to first downward facing dog. So what I'd love to do today is move through some sun salutations to warm up, and then do a little bit longer holds, a little longer, more internal. So we're still in that Navaratri celebration of the light within. I think we're in the Saraswati time, and really just opportunity to give yourself space. And then we'll look up between the hands and very slowly walk through the feet up to the top of your mats. And separate the feet about hip distance wide, and take a big breath in, hands on the shins, and lift the whole front line of your spine. Exhale, fold forward, and let's take our elbows and sway. So you're gonna let your whole upper body be like an elephant trunk, and just swaying side to side. Feel the feet rooted on the ground. Spread all 10 toes. And everybody take a deep breath in and exhale through your mouth. Let your jaw completely drop. That's it. And then we'll bend the knees and nice and slowly roll up as you press down through the feet. And then we'll just keep coming all the way up, reaching the arms up over the head, interlace the hands and stretch. So feet, all four corners of the feet rooting as you reach. And again, you can play with side to side like a willow tree might sway in the wind. And you might find a little nook in your body that you want to spend a little extra time opening. Yeah. So remember, we're just taking the non-linear route today and seeing what else is possible. Getting out of the norm, social norm of what we're supposed to do. And then exhale again, fold forward. Feet bow, inhale, look up halfway. And exhale, pick up your left leg and step it all the way back. So this time we'll keep the back leg lifted, and inhale, sweep the right arm up to the sky, opening it up. Exhale, look down and open the back space of your heart. Yeah, just breathe into that back space and then open it up again. So just continue tapping into love in action. What does that mean for you? Sometimes it's just the subtle acts of kindness. And I always feel like it starts with us, right? And take another big in-breath, and then exhale, look down, and we're gonna walk the hands over to the left and turn the feet parallel. Just move a little side to side. So again, be curious in the lower body, the hips, the pelvis. I feel like as women, there's so much wisdom we have to tap into in our bodies. Great, and then we'll walk on over to the left and coming into a lunge. Yeah, you guys don't follow me as much. I mean, do what you want to do this morning, really. And then you can open it up into a nice big twist here. Yeah, I will give you the form, but you can take what you want today. Ah. So inhaling a big breath into the back of your heart, this connection to the universal heart as we then open back up. How can I serve in my highest? Exhale, release. And again, you can walk back over to the right. Yeah, and just take your time over the next several breaths here. Moving side to side, letting the head and neck sway, shoulders. Great. So you can move from form to formless as much as it feels good, finding that space in the middle. And then we'll make our way all the way back to the front of our mats, slide back to downward facing dog. And reach and stretch. And then we'll take a big breath in, slide your chest forward, lower your hips, and then come all the way down to your bellies. And we'll take this first cobra as a moving cobra. Moving side to side, burrow your hips. Yeah. And then eventually ending up here in a full cobra, all 10 toes spreading. Open the heart. What does that mean for you to open your heart? And exhale, lower. And press back through. And we'll come all the way back. You can stick with the half dog today or full dog. Just see what serves your body more today. If you have any shoulder issues, you might do better in the half dog. So take another breath here and find that sweet sukha. Sukha is sweetness, especially in your face. A little smile. Good. Take another full breath in. And then follow the exhalation all the way out to the tail end. Feel the tone at the bottom of the pelvic floor. And then lightly step or hop forward. So if hopping feels playful, hop. Inhale, look up. And exhale, fold. Inhale, leading with your heart. Sweep the arms wide and up. Take up your space. And then exhale, we'll bring the hands right down to the heart. And pause here so you can close the eyes for a couple of breaths and just rest. Let this more mountain pose samasthiti be restful, not militant, right? So can you relax your shoulders, find a soft smile across the face, soften the belly, and come back to your steady ujjayi breaths. So we're gonna move through these sun salutes from this love in action, yeah? And that means whatever it means to you. Yeah. So to me, it's like, how can I truly show up and serve in the highest? Where is my heart guiding me to be of the highest service, even if it's in the smallest nook of this world? Take a deep breath in. On the exhale, release the arms down, let your eyes open. Inhale, stay rooted as you rise up, reaching. And turn the palms out. Exhale, up and over. Let the heart breathe as you fold. Hands on the shins, inhale, big breath in, open the heart. Exhale, step back to plank pose. And we'll take a deep breath in here, strong legs, open heart. Leading with your heart space, leading with love. Inhale, slide your way through to Cobra or Up Dog, your choice. And exhale, pull back. And 5 breaths. I'm going to close this because the reflection. Yeah. Oops, that's really dark. I think it's better though. Take 5 breaths. And are you guys all okay with adjustments? So we're going to take another breath or two. And those of you out in online world, you can just imagine I'm coming up and putting a little soft touch on your sacrum, lengthening back. And at the bottom of your next breath, look between your hands and lightly hop or step forward. And keep inhaling as you look up halfway. Exhale, deep, soft bow. Bowing to self. Inhale, radiate through the heart as you reach. Exhale, bring your hands right back to your heart space. So deep reverence here, taking a pause, deep inhalation. Exhale, release the arms. Inhale, sweep the arms wide and up. Exhale, follow the breath up and over. Deep bow. Inhaling, offer that back out. Exhale, step or hop, plank pose. Take an extra breath, or you can move through. You guys move as you feel moved. Exhale. Down dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Ujjayi breath. So the Ujjayi breath brings a soft steadiness, internal steadiness. The eyes, drishti, soft, steady. Looking past the tip of the nose. Good, little smile, Sukha. Take another deep breath in. Follow your breath to the tail end. Look between the hands, step or hop forward. Keep the inhale going as you look up, lengthen. Exhale, deep bow, Uttanasana. Inhaling all the way back up. Exhale, Samastitihi. Good. Keep going. I'm just going to move right into the next. Inhaling. Let love guide, let love lead. Exhale. Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhaling, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, upward. Dog, exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. I'm just saying the Sanskrit because it's fluid. It brings us into a vibration. Good, listen. Listen to your breath. Do a slight bend of the elbows, right? Draw the shoulder blades onto the back a little bit more, like 2 hands supporting the back of your heart. And then from there, re-straighten the arms and soften the heart. Let the head and neck go. Take another deep breath in. Follow the exhale to the tail end. Look between the hands, hop or step forward. Inhaling. And exhale, fold. And inhale, the arms sweep wide enough. Exhale, Samastitihi. One more. I'm going to let you guys move on your own. So find your own pace, your own rhythm. What is it that you value in your life right now? Exhale. Maybe it's getting through certain patterns of your soul's evolution. Practice for that. Practice for what you value. Let it move through you rather than you moving. Yes, breathe. Let go of the jaw, the eyes. Beautiful, Karen. Nice, Sarah. I'm going to take another full breath in, loving kindness to self-compassion. And then making your way all the way to your top of your mats. Keep inhaling and exhale. Fold in. Good. Plug those feet in. Inhale, leading with your heart. Reach the arms to the sky, to the infinite. And bring the infinite down through the body, all the way to your root. Take a breath here and soften. Yeah, just come back to your center. Feel the center at the heart. The heart space, which connects the physical body to the universal place of unity. Take another deep breath in. And then exhale from here. We'll open the eyes, bend the knees, and sweep the fingertips along the floor. Actually going to reach back behind. Let the inner thighs move back and apart. Pelvic floor opens nice and big. Good. Keep that opening as you drop the tail more towards the earth, arms up by the ears. And just stay a couple of breaths. So you can see where your neck feels ideal here. If it's strained, just look down a little bit. And then we're going to take the arms and cactus them out to the side, opening the palms, and then roll the shoulders back. Yeah, beautiful. Take another deep breath in. Open the chest. Exhale, fold. Hands to the earth. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, we'll step the left leg back. Let's bring the back knee to the floor and scoot your right foot over to the side. So you're going to come down into the hips. You can either stay in the hands, come onto your elbows, and breathe and go into that deeper hip space, deeper pelvis, the earth, the element of earth. Great. Find the Ujjayi breath through the nose, inhaling and exhale through the nose. So now we're going to just start with some longer, deeper holds. So if you find yourself getting kind of irritable or you want to move, just see if you can take find the patience to drop a little deeper. Compassion, love, trust, health. Can bring all those words of the heart, virtuous words. Great. And then inhale, we'll come back up. And from here, scoot your foot maybe a little bit in closer, and then we'll come into Ardha Hanumanasana. So half Hanuman, straighten the front leg out. And then dig the heel in, and you'll feel your hamstring. So this whole line in Ayurveda said that there are all these marama points, similar to meridians, Tara, in the back of the hamstrings that relate to the heart. Yeah. Yeah. So when we open the hamstrings, Great. Heart and lung time of year, huh? Or at least lung time of year, right, Tara? Yeah. So we're going to stay another couple of breaths. You're digging the heel just enough to tone, to engage. And then you're softening. Relax the jaw, relax your face. And inhaling. We'll come back to a lunge and let's sliver our way back to, let's take a downward dog to start with. Reach and stretch. Lounge. Enjoy the sensations. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. And then inhale, Cobra. Or up dog, beautiful Megan. Exhale, back to down dog. Or puppy pose. Yeah. Take another nice big in breath. And follow the out breath to the tail end where you feel the tone, the connection to the root. And then left foot forward into a lunge. We'll bring our back knee down and scoot the foot wide. So both hands on the inside. And you can either stay here, come down, just see where your edge is. Yeah, and wait. I'm always tuned into connective tissue, just being a body worker. So connective tissue does not like to move too quickly. It likes to move slow. So go to that first edge, wait, breathe, relax the jaw. And then when you feel that layer open, then you can go a little deeper. So in every moment, we're coming back to presence, back to the breath, back to love and action. And then inhale, make your way back up, scoot the foot in a little closer, Ardha Hanumanasana. Yeah. We dig the heel, like we're kind of pulling the earth towards us through the heel, and then inhale, lift from the belly to the heart, and exhale, fold. Yeah. Right. And if there's any kind of urge to hop out, if you can drop in another layer. Yeah. So lift your heart a little more, bow forward. Yeah. Yeah. Open the chest even more. Good, Tara. Beautiful. And then inhale, come back to a lunge and let's scoot back. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Yeah. Great. And then let's go ahead and finish our exhalation all the way out to the tail end. Lightly hop or step forward. Inhaling, float your heart, shoulders back. Exhale, deep bow. Inhale, sweep the arms, widen up. And exhale, Samastitihi. Good. How are we doing? Little check in. Yeah. How's everybody out there? Thumbs up. Okay. Great. So let's just stay in such a beautiful flow. And just stay in that flow. Open the eyes, bend the knees again. We'll sweep the fingertips along the floor. And then inhale. Reach the arms up. Let's do a couple of these arm vinyasas. Inhale. And last one. Exhale. Yeah. And then Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhaling, lift the heart. Exhale and step the right leg back and turn the back heel to the floor. So your back foot's going to be about 45 degrees turned in. Good. And then we'll take our arms by our side. So keep your front knee bent. We're going to prep here for Virabhadrasana. One. Sorry. Yeah. And so with the hands back here, you're going to send some energy into the outer edge of your back foot. Keep that grounded as you sink into the front knee, and then inhale, slowly rise up. And you can either do a couple of arm vinyasas or just stay here. So again, let yourself maybe move out of the linear, even if it's just in your mind and your point of view, right? Yeah. How does love move through you in action? Through your body. Yeah, beautiful, Megan. Oh, relaxing the face, the jaw. We'll take another big breath in here. Exhale. We're going to bow and then inhale, come back up and open up to Vira 2. Yeah. So warrior, the energy of warrior is love in action. Right? So you can just take that pose in yourself in this moment, feeling the strong spine, open heart. And we're going to hold a little bit longer. I know some of you have done Kundalini. It'll feel easy compared to that. So just settle in, open up the pelvis, right? Soften the pubic bone, tailbone. Feel the big heart inside of you. Universal heart. What is it that you value, you care about, and want to bring your service to? Sometimes it's the thing we don't want to. I love that. Karen's moving her wrists. So move your wrists around. Maybe your jaw. So moving in the shoulders, hips. Good. Inhale, straighten the legs, turn the feet parallel. Let's hold the heart and the belly for a moment, or hands on the hips. Yeah, just take a moment here. Feel what's moving in your body. Give it the space. The outer world can feel very mundane, so we have to keep the inner world alive. Imagine in our new future. Turn the right foot out. Left foot parallel to the back of the mat. Inhale, arms wide, and exhale, bend your knee right over your ankle. And just pause. Yeah. So we let go of the word struggle in the pose, and we just soften in. Feel the support of the spine, the legs. Eyes are soft, beautiful. Yeah. Breathe through your nose, Val, in and out. Ujjayi breath. Deeper breath. Good, Megan. Yeah. And just stay that extra breath. Where can you let go? Where can you find the inner strength? Yes. We're going to need it. Inhale, straighten the leg. Turn the feet parallel. We'll bring the hands back behind us and interlace them. And take a big breath in, opening up through the whole front line of the spine. And exhale, up and over. Prasarita Padottanasana. This is C. So you guys can, once you get into this pose, just find the center of the feet by moving the weight forward, back. Yeah. Just be curious. Be curious in your body here. Let your head dangle. Smile. Nice. Wow, look at you. Yeah. Great, you guys. And then inhale, look up halfway, and we'll just take our hands down to the floor and turn the toes out a little bit. And I always call this the like getting to know your inner tigress here. You got the pants on for it. Yeah, so just play inside your body here. I'm going to give you guys actually a couple minutes here. And so you might just feel like staying a little more linear today. That's fine. But just see if you can go to your edge. Like what's a little out of the norm? Maybe it's, you know, moving your body in a whole new way. Yeah. Maybe it doesn't look like a yoga pose at all. And maybe it does. Actually asked my dream to show me what's getting in the way of like my creative work. And part of it was feeling stuck in needing to be within the lines, within the social norms. I'm like, okay, time to move out of bed. Yeah. So then we'll come back to the center when you're ready. And some of you might like to play with even popping into a headstand here if you have it in your practice. You can come into a regular headstand or tripod. There's also the option of a little bakasana here. Okay. Now, if none of those are in your frame, you can stay here and just play. Great. Yeah, maybe a little frog is always nice. Good. You might go, I don't know what to do. That's okay. Just be in that, I don't know, place. Yeah. Great. So we're going to take another few breaths wherever you are, and then you'll just make your way when you're complete back into downward facing dog and into child's pose. So take your time if you want a few more breaths in wherever you are. And maybe you're ready for that child's pose. Okay. Beautiful. And back to the internal listening. And finding that when the outer world seems mundane, the only place to go is inside. So we want to keep cultivating this inner in our practice, this relationship to the inner source. I'm just taking and breathing 2 or 3 more times. Yeah. Great. So we're going to very slowly come up to sitting. And is that your block, Karen, over there? Okay. So if you guys let's do a thicker one. If you guys have a block out there, grab your block, and it's okay if you don't. We'll make do. So do what's called the heart bench pose. How you doing, love? Oh, so good to have you. Yes. Really good to have you. So we're going to take the block right between the shoulder blades and hold the head here. And if you don't have a block, what you can do is just lie on your back and take the hands behind the head, and you're still going to get the opening in the chest and shoulders. Even a blanket or something would work. Yeah. Or books are always good. Yeah. Yeah. So good to have support, isn't it? Feel that support behind you. Open your heart, let it spread open to your potential in this moment. Breathing deeply. Really nice. Allow yourself to keep feeling what's present and give it space. Let it breathe. When we let ourselves feel the emotion present, it actually starts to dissipate as long as we don't attach a story. So last few breaths here. Stay. Yeah. And then very slowly make your way out. You can roll to the side. And then we'll make our way up to sitting. And how does that feel? So good. Let's do a little hridaya. A hridaya is the root of the heart, little hridaya massage on the heart. You can place the right hand on the heart, left hand on top, and just massage. Yeah. I've really found that there's like just a collective numbing in the heart. I think yeah. So it's an effort it takes some mindfulness, not, I wouldn't say effort, but mindfulness to feel. Great. And then let's come onto all fours. We're going to come into the dolphin pose. So we'll interlace our hands here and bring a tripod. So you want to make a tripod with the elbows and the hands. And then you're going to slide your chest forward until you feel the weight really come into the forearms. And then soften the heart, soften and melt. Big surrender, trusting, right? You can just take a sigh breath if you like. And then once you trust that your body's got you here, you're going to lift your knees and walk in or walk out, depending on your openness. And again, if some of you want to make your way into headstand rather than the dolphin, you're welcome to. Just wanted to throw that in. And yeah, we'll stay as long as we can here. Slow your breath down, find a smile. Sukha, steadiness and ease. Dhira Sukha, Dhiram Sukham Asanam. Every asana has the balance of steadiness and ease. Great. So bend your knees a little more. Yep. There you go, Val. Yeah. That's really good, Karen. Again. Great. Nice headstand, Karen. Karen online. Yeah, good, Tara. Yeah, great. Come down when you're ready. How to soften the heart in this? Do I want to push back? Yeah, good question, Megan, saying how to soften the heart in dolphin. So before you soften, you want to bring the shoulder blades so they're on the back, right? They're not winging off. You get that, the difference? Yeah. And then you're going to just melt here. But you want to, because you're a body worker, how unstable the shoulders can be. So stabilize. Yeah, that's beautiful. Yep. And then just sew the ribs in. We knit the ribs in. Yep, you got it. How's that feel? What's that? Yeah. Because look at you. You're on the ground. Yeah. So come down onto the knees, everyone. And if you're in headstand, you're welcome to stay. So Megan's question here in dolphin was because she's pretty open in her shoulders, like how far down? As long as your shoulder blades are on your back and you're not winging your shoulders off, right? As long as you keep that shoulder loop, then you can keep going. And if your head rests on the floor, that's fine. Okay. So if you guys want to try that one more time, you're welcome to dolphin. Yeah, you got it, Karen. And then just, I said to Megan, knit the ribs in here because it's easy to, yes, collapse in the kidneys. Yeah, beautiful. And then coming back down again, child's pose. So we're working, we're churning the heart in the asana today, and you can start to feel more. It reveals what's there. I was reading Kapacha this morning, astrology, that's how you say it. And he says, we are the weavers who infiltrate this world. Okay, so we're birthing a new future in this age of Aquarius. We must be awake. We must open to our new potential. Yeah. So you might just have this slight feeling of what that is. You might not know. I certainly don't know. I think we all have to be in this place of trust. The last few breaths. Great. And then we'll inhale. Come on up here. Let's come back to downward dog, and we're going to step the right foot forward and turn the back foot about 45 degrees out. We can take our blocks again. And we'll take Parsvottanasana, so hands on the block in front of your foot. Yeah. And then we want to just find the squaring of the hips here. So we want to root down through the big toe mound and pull the outer edge of your right hip back. Yeah, then inhale, lift the belly, extend the heart all the way out. And then keep that as you exhale, fold. So then you can release the block. Maybe your head comes to the block, mine doesn't. Yeah. Beautiful. And then you can either choose to stay here or take it into Parivrtta Trikonasana twist. So left hand on outside of the foot, right thumb clips the outer right hip, and you can extend long through the spine, open the chest. Yeah. So remember, just play, and you might have another variation you want to play with that's out of the box. Let your body explore, express. How do we create a new future if we can't just move in a different way, feel in a different way, see in a different way? Maybe shift your perspective. Last couple of breaths, really nice, everyone. And then on the exhalation, look down. We're going to take our blocks with us. Just going to scoot on over, and you might find a little more movement in between. Great. And then inhale from here. Lift the belly, draw the outer, clip the outer left hip back, and exhale, fold. So how does the linear serve you in your asana practice? And then how can you, at some point, let go of the linear and trust, open? How do we find health in the body? What does health mean to you? Heal, health. Yeah. Yeah, good, Megan. Beautiful. Great, Karen. Practice looks so beautiful. Yeah. You're going to bring this hip more. There we go. And then shift a little weight onto your front leg more. Yes, there. Good, Tara. Beautiful. And last couple of breaths, if you want to take it into the full expression of Parivrtta Trikonasana, you can open up the arm. Yeah, ground the outer edge of your back foot. Yeah. Love in action, everyone. Take that full breath. Open the heart big. How much are you willing to take a stand for your values, for where you're going? I know it's just an asana practice, but And then exhale, look down, walk all the way back to the front of your mat. Slide your way back. Move, stretch, breathe, feel. Let the tears flow. Let the joy flow. Inhale, slide your chest forward. Exhale, lower. All the way to your bellies. Let's take a full pranam here. It's been one of my favorite poses lately, just to stretch the arms, rest the forehead down, and give yourself away here for a moment. Full body prayer. What's your prayer? You can give it to the earth, give it to the mother. Connect it through your heart, through your body. Good, feeling that primal energy inside. And then from here, we're gonna slowly slide the arms down by our sides. And come into Shalabhasana with the hands interlaced. So take a deep breath here. And when you exhale, the tailbone reaches towards the heels to create more opening in the lower back. And then inhale, lift your head and chest. Take a breath or two here, freeing up the neck. You can even kind of burrow the hips into the sticky mat and start to roll a little side to side, and then rolling all the way over onto the right side. Open the feet a little wider. Yeah. And see if you can find a new perspective. Maybe it's looking at a corner that you haven't seen before in the room. And then inhale back and exhale to the other side. Open your eyes. We're being called to wake up on such a big level right now. Open your eyes. Inhale. Maybe it's opening your eyes to your inner. And then coming back to center, take a full breath in. And exhale, hands by the chest, come into full cobra or upward dog. And hold it for 5. This is one we usually skip through. So you find the pose that works for you and hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then we'll press back. Balasana. Deep reverence. And then we'll inhale. Let's make our way onto our backs. How are we all doing? Good. Lie on our backs. And you can bring your block with you. Turn a little bit so you guys can see. So we'll start with our feet parallel, and you can bring your hands to right hand to the heart, left hand onto the belly. This is a great posture that you can take anytime in your day, just to remember this practice and come back to the heart space. Also, if there's any feelings that arise around trauma, this is a great pose to take. Just allows you to feel okay inside your body. So the thigh bones parallel. You take a full breath in and a full breath out. Let yourself feel. And I remember that was like one of the first things I learned with kids is the love and logic, empathy. And I just couldn't hold it. Like I would get so triggered. Anyone else experience that? I was like, this is so great, have empathy. And then I couldn't. It always came out sarcastic. I'm learning finally. Yeah, so empathy is being able to feel what another is feeling and to just hold space in that place. So we'll exhale all the breath out and then release the hands and inhale. Come on up to bridge pose. You can walk the shoulders straight in, palms facing up to start. And then just wiggle your hips around. Yeah, I don't know where time went, but didn't quite do as many hip openers as I wanted. Interlace the hands and walk the shoulders in maybe a teeny bit more. Great. Yeah, and then go ahead and lift your chest a teeny bit more. Good. Great. Last couple of breaths. Relax your jaw, your eyes. Bring your thighs a little more parallel. There we go, Tara. And when you're ready, you're just going to slowly lower the hips. Yeah. Bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a big, compassionate, loving hug. Yeah. So just know that you're creating more health just by simply being here. So that word health. And then we'll do one more. And this time we're going to do a supported bridge. So you can take your block and place it at any height of the block underneath your sacrum. And keep the thighs parallel. And in the supported bridge, it's nice to just let the palms be open, shoulders rest back. Yeah. Take the next 7 to 10 breaths here. Just resting, deep rest. And any of you who want to take it from here into full Urdhva Dhanurasana, you're welcome to. If you feel more energetic and you want to do a full back bend, I just want to open that up to anyone who feels the call. Otherwise, just stay here, stay in the supported bridge. Yeah. Relax your jaw, your eyes. Let yourself go a little deeper inside. I remember one of my first yoga teachers used to talk about the cave of the heart. I always thought that was such a beautiful, you can almost image a geode going into the cave of your heart, and seeing all the beauty inside there, all the gems. We'll take another 2 or 3 breaths here. Nice, Megan. And so when you guys feel ready in the next minute. We'll say another minute. You can begin to come out. Mhm. Nice to hear the little ones. So once you've come out from supported bridge, you can draw the knees into the chest to give yourself one last big hug here, one last embrace. Mhm. Yeah, and then as a counter pose, we will do one more hip opener, just crossing the right ankle over the left thigh and reaching through. Eye of the needle. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then switch sides.
Yeah, I know. I can talk to that.
Almost. I'm going to adjust you.
Carla has not.
Can somebody mute out there in the
All right, sorry.
digital world? Yeah. And then we'll switch. If you haven't already, just switch your legs out to the other side. Yeah. And then when you're ready, you're just gonna draw both knees in again. Put up here again. And then draw your knees in, give yourself a nice big squeeze, and we'll go right into Shavasana. We have gone over a minute or two. Hope everybody's okay with that. 5 minutes. And if you need to leave, that's fine too. So just go ahead and make your way back to the final corpse pose in the next few moments. I'm going to read you a poem by Hafiz called Move On to Your Glory. What can you see of existence attempt to honor you when you keep turning back to a time where some event you seem to take part in may cause you to lower your head and whisper again, I am sorry? We are waiting for you to arrive at your own coronation, but you really can't accept the crown with any regrets in your past. Where does that leave you in line for the throne? What can you see of every object's attempt to pay homage to you because of your divine lineage? If you are stuck in any kind of confessional, all happenings need to be, accept that. my dear. Ask for forgiveness one more time if you must. Ask for forgiveness one more time if you must. Then move on to your glory and sublime reign. So rest back fully and rest back into that beautiful cave of your heart, universal heart. Let go of your breath. So keeping that deep inner space of quiet, of solitude, deep connection to source. We begin to come back to some deeper breaths. A little more movement in the fingers and the toes. Eventually stretching your arms up over your head. And then we'll bend the knees and roll over to one side and your way to comfortable seats. And we'll seal in our practice with the hands together. We'll chant Om Shanti 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 He. And wherever you are in your breath, exhale all the way out. Take a deep breath in. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Comes to the third eye. Deep, deep bow. Gratitude. Namaste. Thank you so much, everyone. Deep bow to all of you. Mwah. Thank you, thank you. I'll see some of you tonight. See you next week. Yeah.